Welcome to my channel. Before you skip this video, I want you to pause for just a few seconds, because this is not just a story. This could be your life or someone you love. Imagine sitting alone at night staring at your last dollar, knowing tomorrow your children will ask for food and you have no answer. This is the story of a woman who reached rock bottom, cried silently so no one could hear, and made one decision that changed everything. If you have ever felt broken, tired, or ready to give up, stay with me, because this story might remind you why you haven't quit yet. She sat alone at the small kitchen table, staring at the last dollar she had. It lay flat in front of her, wrinkled, tired, almost embarrassed to exist. The room was quiet except for the sound of the old refrigerator humming in the background. Her children were asleep in the next room, unaware that their mother was fighting a silent war in her head. Tomorrow morning they would wake up hungry, and she didn't know how she would explain that there was nothing left. Life had not always been like this. She once believed that working hard was enough to stay safe. She had a modest job, a small apartment, and routines that made life feel stable. Then everything collapsed faster than she could react. Her husband left, not just emotionally but completely. No support, no explanations, just silence. Soon after, her job cut hours, then cut her position entirely. Bills didn't care about her situation. Rent didn't wait for recovery. Responsibility didn't pause for grief. Days turned into weeks of constant fear. She applied everywhere. Grocery stores, offices, cleaning jobs, anything that would pay. Most places never responded. Some smiled politely and promised to call. They never did. At night, when the children were asleep, she cried quietly into her pillow, not because she was weak, but because she was exhausted from pretending to be strong all day. She blamed herself for everything, even things she couldn't control. That night, she opened her wallet and counted again, hoping the number would magically change. $1 enough for nothing, not food, not gas, not a bus ride. She thought about using it to buy something small for her children the next morning, but she knew it wouldn't be enough. The pressure in her chest grew heavier. Giving up felt close, it felt tempting. It felt like rest. She stood up, paced the room, and looked at her children sleeping. Their faces were calm, trusting. They believed in her completely, without question. That belief hurt more than failure. She sat back down and made a decision. Not a comfortable one, not a safe one, but a necessary one. Instead of spending that dollar, she would use it to try one last thing. The next morning, she used that dollar to take a bus across town to a small community center she had heard about. She didn't know if it would help. She didn't even know what to ask for. Her hands shook as she walked in. Pride tried to pull her back out the door, but desperation pushed her forward. She spoke honestly. She didn't beg. She just told the truth. That decision didn't change her life instantly, but it opened a door. The center helped her enroll in a short training program and connected her with temporary work. It wasn't easy. She worked long hours, often exhausted, often doubting herself. Some days she wanted to quit. Some nights she cried again, but this time there was movement. Progress, even if small, replaced hopelessness. Months passed. Temporary work turned into a steady position. Steady income turned into stability. Stability turned into confidence. She moved to a better place one step at a time. She learned new skills. She started saving slowly. The memory of that last dollar stayed with her. It reminded her how close she came to quitting, and how one decision changed everything. Years later, she tells her story not with shame, but with strength. She says the hardest moment of her life was also the most important one. The moment when she had nothing left but still chose to move forward. She didn't become rich overnight. She didn't escape struggle instantly, but she proved something powerful to herself. Thanks for watching. Lesson. Sometimes the last dollar is not meant to be spent. It is meant to test you. Rock bottom is not punishment, it is a decision point. Courage is choosing action when fear feels heavier than hope. One honest step forward can change a life.